We had a massive fake news event where the approval of the BlackRock Bitcoin spot ETF was announced, which in fact was not happening at all. This made the price of Bitcoin jump from roughly 27,000 to 30,000 US dollars, guys. And in today's video, I'm going to answer the most important question that every trader has right now. Did the structure change of Bitcoin? Did the outcome change of Bitcoin? What do we need to be watching right now in Bitcoin? And is Bitcoin going to go up or down in the next coming weeks ahead? And do we still have a chance to buy Bitcoin at lower prices? Guys, drop a like and let's jump into the content. What a crazy day was yesterday. Bitcoin made a crazy candle. And we even mentioned in yesterday's video, right? Like if Bitcoin wants to break out, we need probably something like an ETF approval. Otherwise, there's basically no liquidity. And then something happened. Cointelegraph just made a tweet breaking SEC approves iShares, which is BlackRock Bitcoin spot ETF. And eventually this was fake news. And I want to talk a little bit about this because this is very, very serious, guys. Because first of all, we got to know how the market works. We got to understand how the market functions and fluctuates. So we have a lot of people sidelined right now because of the uncertainty with Bitcoin. A lot of people, they are waiting for that spot ETF to be approved and then jump into Bitcoin, or they're waiting for some bullish news. But most people, they really wait for this one because this could be a catalyst to jump off in the next bull market, right? So all the people that were sidelined, they jumped in, and I mean literally everyone. So I think that when Bitcoin came here to 30,000 US dollars, we had 100% of the market participants that are right now in crypto inside this candle, maybe even more. Maybe people from outside also came and bought some Bitcoin. Nevertheless, it drove the price up. A lot of people say, yeah, no, but the spot ETF is not priced in because the price went up. No, that doesn't necessarily have to happen, right? I mean, this whole fundament can be because the spot ETF is going to come, the anticipation of that. And when it comes, the price can still go up and then eventually still correct, right? Because that anticipation needs some relief. Because yes, finally that ETF is there. Whew! People are taking profits. Slowly, and then the price goes down. So that's a little bit the market mechanics. So if we have a look at Bitcoin structure right now in terms of TA, then we can see we broke below the 100-day moving average. We had this sideways range right here, and we broke now above the 100-day moving average, which in the end is not that the most bearish sign because it's still a big fat green candle. One thing that I do want to note, and that is something that I'm talking about pretty often in my videos, is the stablecoin dominance. And this is something that I shared yesterday also over on Twitter. So guys, I basically shared this on Twitter. Still lots of liquidity below us and stablecoin dominance did not break the structure yet. I'm patiently waiting. That was when Bitcoin was trading between 29 and 30,000 US dollars when everyone was FOMO buying Bitcoin. For me, I could have some clarity right here because we still didn't broke down this support. So for me, it was very clear, okay, as long as this macro structure of the stablecoin dominance is still in play, there is still a higher likelihood for this thing to break out to the upside and still get a bigger correction in the Bitcoin price. And right now you can see that we are getting supported from the middle of the channel right here. Very logical level to see some support. You see that we get some support from the former resistance of the relative strength index. So guys, if we would come back right here, back to the resistance, that means Bitcoin would see a small correction and break that resistance, then that would definitely be a situation where Bitcoin still can see lower levels. So the macro situation didn't change. The money printer right now is not on. We are not yet seeing a flight for crypto. This Bitcoin spot ETF from BlackRock is not approved. So I think in the next days when people are realizing this fact, the price also slowly can come down. If we have a look at liquidity, most liquidity is below us. So I don't think, guys, that this is the start of the next bull market. Like, this is not the start of the acceleration phase. So this is not a time to be FOMOing into these into Bitcoin, if you ask me, because this structure is still in play. And if this structure would have broken down, then yes, I would have bought back Bitcoin, and I would have been like, I would have just accepted that because I have a worse entry, right? Because I actually sold my Bitcoin between 26 and 27,000 US dollars. So then I buy back at a higher level, which is not feeling that good, but at least I have the confirmation that we did enter that bull market and that we do enter that acceleration phase. And right now I don't have that, and this one can still resolve to the upside, and that means that Bitcoin can still go to 20,000 US dollars. What, guys, think about this? What if the Cointelegraph tweet is just a huge psyop, where they just like, let me show you again, where they just try to grab liquidity, maybe in appointment with BlackRock. Hey, I'm not saying this is true, but it's just super weird. This is one of the biggest crypto news companies, and an intern suddenly, just publish the SEC approved ICOs Bitcoin spot ETF, and you just know, when this is happening, that a lot of people will jump into the markets and that the price will go up, right? So why is this happening? Like, there was a lot of liquidations above us. I think like 1,500 or 1,600 Bitcoins were being liquidated. That is insane. So a lot of people got hurt by this move, and this is also why it's so ridiculous that Cointelegraph did something like this. Guys, maybe this is just one big conspiracy to grab liquidity from above and drag that liquidity down. So first, liquidate all the shorts with that high pump, and then come back down to liquidate all the longs. That is sometimes how crypto works. If we have a look at the Will Portal, guys, we can see that the Fear and Greed Index is at the same levels right now as we were right here. Back in August, when Bitcoin was trading at 30,000 US dollars. So we definitely have the sentiment definitely changed in the space. We can see that the premium index flashed a massive signal on this candle, increasing the likelihood, increasing the chance that we are seeing a reversal from this candle. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a reversal from that candle. I wouldn't be surprised to basically see a big red period followed by this, but we shouldn't jump to conclusions just yet, because we did broke some resistance levels right here. So it is going to be very important how Bitcoin is going to close today, right? Because if we close today very bearish, we potentially have a bearish divergence over on the relative strength index. I think it's very important to see what's going on with the stablecoin dominance. We will be watching this chart very carefully, as when this one is breaking down, the acceleration starts of Bitcoin, and when this one is breaking up, Bitcoin will have most likely a further correction. And another thing that we have to watch is this level right here, 28,100 roughly. As you can see, the daily candle today came down to this level, and this level so far is acting as support. This is the support that needs to be broken in order to get further bearish continuation. So far, this is a breakout of this sideways structure. This is a breakout to the upside, right? But if this really wants to hold, we need to keep above this resistance. This resistance that flipped right now so far into support needs to hold. So when this thing breaks back into this channel, that is a bearish sign that this potentially is a fake out right here, and that we might be even going to the lower band of the channel, still at 25,500. I think there is still a likelihood we are going to visit these levels sooner or later. Like I said, because there is a lot of liquidity down there. I don't think, based on all the signs that I'm seeing, and with the fake news from BlackRock, that we just started the acceleration phase of the bull market, and that we can go to 31,000 US dollars and break that one to the upside. It is possible if we might get a real ETF approval, right? Then it might be possible. Also, something to think about, just some food for thought I want to give you guys. We have right now seen the fake approval of the BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF, which drove the price up, right? Couple of thousands. This will also maybe bring everyone in the market in a state of, yes, okay, but if it's really getting approved, then it will jump with 3,000 or 4,000 US dollars. But maybe, and this is, you seriously have to consider this, maybe the moment it really gets approved, it is going to be a sell the news signal. Because everyone is already anticipating. The most people that jumped into Bitcoin during this candle, they are all in it to run after FOMO because of that fake news, right? They thought, including me, I also longed Bitcoin somewhere at, I don't know, I even longed it at 29,000 US dollars, something like that, and I took profit at 29.9 or 29.7 only in this candle. That was kind of crazy. That was a 1 minute trade, maybe the shortest trade I've ever done in my whole life. Made 14% profit in just maybe even less than 1 minute, and a couple of seconds that thing is pushing higher, exit, and that's what the trade was. So yeah, guys, let's watch Bitcoin very closely in the next coming days. This chart, in my opinion, again, as always, is going to be the most important chart, as similar as to yesterday. And this is also the power I want to give you guys. The power that such a chart has with a clear structure, clear inverse correlation, is that yesterday I did not FOMO with my spot money, basically. I didn't FOMO this pump. I did a leverage trade right here at the top. I'm happy I took profits. Otherwise, I would be severe in the loss right now, as my entry was roughly 29,000 US dollars. But I didn't FOMO. And I also shared over on Will Alerts, guys, stay calm. We haven't seen a breakdown yet. I even shared it over on Twitter before we actually saw the top. So I shared that tweet when we were still trading at 30,000 US dollars. That, yo, guys, we didn't broke out. No time to panic, no time to FOMO. Just relax, let this move play out, and wait until we are wait until the waves are gone, so we are getting a clearer image of the structure. And the structure right now is still in place. So if you check the analysis from yesterday, we had some crazy event in between, crazy liquidation event in between, but in the end, nothing structural really changed. So yeah, guys, that's the analysis of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, make sure to leave a thumbs up button. That is very, very much appreciated. If you want to join Will Alerts, make sure to join Bybit, BitGet, or VMix with the affiliate link down below and apply on willporter.com. I want to wish every single one of you a very beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.